Welcome, everybody. This is Sam SolBright with your weekly quantum energy report here in the Love and Science channel. So thank you for joining me. And we're navigating the last linear week of September. About to dive into the powerful linear month of October. For many of us, this past solar solstice equinox week was super powerful. A lot of things came up, a lot of emotions were brought up to the surface. And so continue to allow yourself, because this will technically not stop. We will continuously open up and activate different emotions at different levels. And so just continuously open up to this being a really, really, really important part of this process. It technically never ends. You will always be opening up to your emotions, no matter what they are, no matter where you are, no matter what phase you're in. One of the things for this week, this linear week, that came through for me to share here with you is there's going to continuously be a lot of programs coming up regarding the energy of lack. Technically, there is no lack, but the amount of density inside the body, the programming, all of the different emotions that are still in the body create the perception that lack is real. We're going to continuously be confronted to see all of this, see our own internal lack, see our own separation, see our own perceptions of where we feel we are in lack. Where do we feel like the world is lacking? Excuse me. Technically speaking, it is your world. Anything that you perceive to be outside is happening inside. It's a reflection of you. And so as you continuously open up to your own internal lack, to your own programming, is the only way that you can get out of it. It is the only way to shift. It is the only way for you to open up to a whole new different reality, a whole new different perspective, a whole new different experience. There's a lot of things that just came through. I just finished a little workshop. We talked a lot about lack. We talked a lot about abundance. New earth abundance is a frequency. It is inside of us. It is not something outside. It is not something measured by what we physically possess. It is the essence that is who we are. The more we continuously connect to who we are as a soul, the more we open up to our emotions, the more we're going to be able to access that frequency. And so it really doesn't matter. The physical no longer is what we measure how abundant someone is. You actually get to measure that by how much light you hold. That becomes the true measurement, that the more light you hold inside the body, the more you're going to experience abundance in every way. The more abundant you're going to feel. This is a feeling first. It's a feeling reality. It's a feeling experience. The more you feel into absolutely everything, the more you're going to expand. The more you expand, the more you get to experience a completely different world. So Continue to open up to the not good enough. Where do you feel like you're not good enough? Where do you feel like your reality is not supporting you? This is a huge part of this process. Wow. I don't know if I should stop. No, I'm gonna keep going. Excuse me for that. The not good enough energy ties in with the lack. Being that this is November, this is an November. Wow. Have no concept of linear time, apparently. Obviously, September is where we get to close a lot of stuff. Now, mind you, you're always closing stuff. We're always closing out timelines, closing out realities, closing out everything that no longer supports us. September, however, continues to bring this energy of closure at an exponential level. So continuing to open up to anywhere where you're functioning from lack, anywhere where you don't feel full and complete, anywhere your soul isn't being fulfilled is going to be really important for you to look at. Open up to, feel. You want to be able to feel everything with your entire body so that you can close out those timelines, close out the realities, end the contracts, dissolve the cords, so you no longer accept less than your light in every reality. As we open up to October, there's going to be a lot of beginnings, a lot of new energy. Technically speaking, this will always be the case. A lot of starting over, starting from scratch. Don't be afraid, because every single one of us is going to need to start everything from scratch. Every single person is going to be challenged with creating from a blank slate, especially because there's a lot of ego dissolution, which means there's a lot of rebirth. When you rebirth yourself, this is literal, by the way. You literally have to learn how to do absolutely everything from scratch, from the beginning. So this is a beautiful opportunity, though, because now you are getting to create a reality from zero space. No longer from the quote unquote past. You are no longer stuck in a past, stuck in another time. You now get to create from this now moment. In this now moment, everything is possible. There's no limits, because you're fully present and fully connected. And when you are fully connected to who you are, everything is possible. There are literally no limits. And we just continuously break down those limits over and over and over and over and over. There is a lot of newness coming through. And so continually opening yourself up to the old. The old cannot come with you. The old is obsolete. The old is corrupted. The old is distorted. Cannot bring old anything. Old earth ways, old earth beliefs, old earth linearity. Time completely dissolves. We no longer function from time. We no longer function from the same belief systems that we were functioning from when we were in a third and fourth dimension level of consciousness. Everything just continuously dissolves. And so continuously allowing yourself to see the old is going to allow you to close it out and open up to the new, opening up to the new ways, opening up to the crazy, the unthinkable, the unimaginable, the impossible. Opening yourself up so that you can start to feel that anything and everything is possible. Feel the frequency of abundance, feeling your light, feeling so sacredly connected in every way and in all the time is going to be how we now build from fullness. We're no longer building from lack. 3D, 4D was literally building from lack. The more you open yourself up and fill yourself with your light, the more you get to create a reality that is based on the foundations of purity, wholeness, fullness, love, pure love. So your reality completely shifts. Your reality is no longer the same one. And you have to continuously rebuild your reality from scratch. Open yourself up to anything and everything that you are being guided in every moment, so that you can start to create the new. Create from scratch. Start completely fresh. Every single person is going to have to do this. It's really no exceptions. The more open you are and the sooner you open up to this, the easier it will be. So just continue to feel into the lack, feel into the old programming, feel into anywhere you're still holding yourself back, anywhere you're still resistant, anywhere you are still scared of the new. Yesterday, had an image come through, and the immediate quote that came for me was, "It may seem like you're walking into the unknown, but you're literally walking into your own light, into your own freedom, into new earth. And it may seem so bright that it is blinding, so you may not see very far into it. And so it is perceived as the unknown, but it's literally your light." Now, every single person has this fear. We are afraid of our own light. We're afraid of too much light. We're literally afraid of the sun. We have been taught to fear the sun, but it's who we are. So it's no longer fearing ourselves, no longer fearing our pure power, no longer fearing who we are as a soul, no longer fearing what we are. Feeling the fear with your whole entire body, so that your body can release it and can come back to a state of pure knowing. We're opening up to a lot of sacred remembrances. A lot of deep personal revelations and realizations are coming to the surface as well, and they will continuously do. This is a necessary part of this process, and it's not going to all be pretty, let me tell you. It's going to be pretty emotional at times, and you're just going to continuously open up to that. Continue to open up to absolutely everything that comes through, so you can feel it. So you're no longer judging it, and no longer judging any part of yourself for being a part of that reality. Every single one of us has created a distortion in certain realities, and every reality and every existence. This isn't something to judge. It's something to open up to and feel. So we are no longer creating from that aspect and from that belief system. Everything has to be seen. That this isn't just waiting for outside to show stuff. This is about going deep inside and seeing it yourself first. We have to consciously go deep inside ourselves so we can see this first. Because when we start to see it out there, it's going to be a lot easier to handle, because you've already seen it. When something comes through for the very first time, it's a shock. And you can become very emotionally triggered by it. When we consciously choose to go deeper and deeper into ourselves, be in the space where we can fully feel into it, we free ourselves from it. We free ourselves from the judgment. We free ourselves from the misperception, the heaviness, the resistance, the fight inside. So when this comes through externally, it's actually a lot easier to handle. So a lot of us that are still waiting for the external to show certain things, to reveal certain things. You want to be able to see those things inside, personally, in your own personal reality, before it shows up for the all the rest of the world. Because you want to be able to deal with it on your own, internally, so that you can be equipped to support those that are going to have a hard time seeing that. This is about supporting one another. And the way that us way showers support one another is by going through things first. We no longer wait. We're not sitting here waiting for anything, guys. We are so fully open and so fully connected that everything in every moment that comes up and triggers an emotion, we go all in and feel it with our entire body. This is how we support other people. This is our service role. Being so fully present in every moment, fully open to everything that comes up, and allowing our highest self to come through in every moment, that is our service role. That is what we came here to do. We did not come here to go back and play in the ego games. That is not what we came here to do. Continuously open up to these aspects, continue to see, to own, accept, feel fully every aspect of yourself that is playing in the dark, that is playing in the distortion. There is still something there that's feeding off of. It's feeding off of drama. It's feeding off of trauma. It's feeding off of greed, jealousy, all of these different things. Feed the ego. You want to be able to feel absolutely everything. So the ego dissolves and you no longer feel the need to entertain it. You do not entertain inner realities that are fed by ego, that are created by the ego. You now create a completely different reality that is uprooted and upheld by the higher self, your highest self. So this is going to be really, really important for every single one of us. There is so much coming forth, after equinox and then leading into the solstice. And this isn't even the beginning of it, guys, because 2022 was just this energetic portal for so much frequency to come through. Everything everything comes down energetically first. And it isn't until it gets anchored deep inside the body that we're going to start to see the physical changes that these energies have brought forth. So technically speaking, everything that has been coming through from this linear year, we're not going to see a lot of the effect. Mind you, I say that, and then the next 3 months are going to shake us, but that is still not going to be it or the beginning. There's still going to be much, much more to that transpires, that supports us, that serves as the wake-up calls for humanity. Everything from now on is a wake-up call. Continuously opening up and expanding your consciousness so that you can continuously awaken and remember and see everything is going to support you in breaking out of the old realities and creating all new ones. We create all new earth realities that haven't been created yet. People can't really see yet. People don't even believe in yet. We have to be the ones that see it first in our mind, in our head, and in our inner vision, in our eye, before anybody else can. This is one of the, the thing that challenges us and triggers us, because nobody else can see what we see a lot of the times. But it's not for them to see, it's for us to see. And the more we see, the more we anchor them, the more we feel them, the more we're going to be guided in the direction that will materialize that in the physical realm. Continue to open up. Continue to feel absolutely everything, no matter what. Continue to honor the light body in every way. Open yourself up to seeing and feeling everything that your body is trying to release and let go. Don't resist freedom. Don't resist new earth. Don't resist your light anymore, because you don't need to. The only one judging yourself and blocking yourself is from a new reality and from your light is you, your perceptions, your limitations, and your belief systems, nobody else. So I'm going to leave you with that. Continue to open up, receive, absorb. I do want to remind everybody that super excited for this upcoming opportunity. We're having my dear soul family from the Love and Science channel is having their first masterclass, and they've invited me. So I'm excited to be a part of this. It's going to be 2 days. I believe it's the 29th and 30th of October, if I'm not mistaken, don't quote me. And it's going to be an opportunity for 4 of us to bring forth codes, knowledge, wisdom, information to support you further along in your journey. So we're all scheduled at different times for those 2 days. I believe the registration fee is on sale right now. So really open yourself up to this opportunity. Feel if this is aligned, feel this, if this will support you. And you'll be able to join 4 different classes or 10 different classes. And you know, beautiful opportunity. So definitely feel into that. I'm sure the link will be below. For any of you that would like to receive more support from me as well, you're more than welcome to. You can go to awakendeeperwithin.com, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.